Hello and welcome back to the Figure Forum. Today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Iron Man replica helmet. Just having a look at my other videos, and we popped the Spider-Man one on there, an Iron Spider-Man one on there a little while ago. Seemed to be very popular, so thought people might want to check out what other Marvel Legends helmets I've got. So picked Iron Man today. Speaking of the other videos, if you want to check them out, they're all in my history. And if you're gonna look at the old videos, why not subscribe and get the new videos as well. And pop a like on this video as well if it is something you want to see more of, or a comment. That just lets me know what to cover, what interests you guys. So yeah, without further ado, we'll take a look at Iron Man here. We've got a couple of other variants of this mask or helmet, and we'll check them out, see if they're worth picking up, or whether you want to stick with the OG. Okay, here he is. I must apologise. Usually on my videos we have the full unboxing experience, but I got this some time ago. I've definitely got the box, but for the life of me I cannot find it. I've had a look, but you know, it follows the same kind of aesthetic as all the other Marvel Legends box. I would try to drop a link in the video as well, so you can take a look at it. But if not, it's only a Google away, to be honest. We can have a little look at that, but I think probably most people are just interested in what's inside the box, which is this. So as you can see, a really nice kind of deep red on here. It's kind of very shiny, almost what should we call it, pearlescent is perhaps the best word here for the red. Really nice, looks like, a kind of nail varnish finish on there. Really nice. It looks kind of deep, looks like a metal, I'd say, for sure, even though it's obviously plastic. But really like the red. The gold is more of a matte finish on here, so we go from the kind of shiny red to the matte gold. Now I think I'm probably more of a fan of the red finish than the gold, but people will like different things. They may like a matte finish on the face there. As we go through, we've got all this nice detailing on here. We've got the kind of screws effect there, obviously not real ones, they're just the effects on there. We have, where we'll show you a bit later, where the mask kind of flips up and goes down. We've got all this. This is this all goes together a little bit more seamlessly than it may appear here, but we'll click that in together. You've got some areas here, some nice detailing in here that goes through to the mouth and the chin. Nice angled chin on him there as well. We've got the eyes. We'll see how they light up and the effects we get with those. But yeah, nice sort of profile shot there of a classic Iron Man helmet. We've got all these, but again, we've got the kind of screw effects here that make it look like a real kind of helmet there, which is great. Nice sort of weight to it. It is obviously plastic, but there is a nice weight to this, I'd say. I mean, for display, I think they're perfect. If you're gonna wear it, again, it's light enough that you can wear it around all day. You may wish to add some padding to it. So if we look inside, you'll see here, I mean, even in the plastic, it's got some great detailing inside here. You're never going to see it, but it has got some really nice detail inside that looks like all the kind of electronics on the outside. You've got this head rest, the kind of, I guess that's your only sort of sense of padding. So like I say, if you're intending on wearing it a long time, you may want to add some additional padding in here. If you're just sort of putting it on from time to time, that's great. This comes out. You can kind of adjust it to your head size if you want to on there. This sort of comes open as well. I think this is more, you know, to allow the bigger heads to kind of fit themselves in there with that one, and that just sort of snaps into place again there. Pop that over. Oh, I've inadvertently pressed the button there, which is probably a good segue. You have a button which is located just inside the helmet here, and that ignites the eyes. You can see the eyes there. We'll flip this around to see the full effect. So you have the eyes that light up. You'll hear some noises there that will let you know that it's turned on. You just find the button again here, and these have got several kind of settings, so you can flip through the settings. So here we go. Sorry about the flickering. I think that isn't on the actual thing, but so for some reason the camera tends to pick up a bit of flickering there. So we have the sort of full beam, full ignited, which is really good, you know, in darker conditions as well. You can really see that, and then you can click once, twice, and it starts to go dimmer. You know, you can have a lighter setting, down again, and then off completely again, which is really cool. So we'll just go through those again, lighten them up. I like the noise effects as well on here. We go through, and off. So yeah, you can have them at different stages as well. Having that lit up at night as well on the shelf looks really cool. Just going back to finishing inside, so you just need to put some batteries in there, and again, these are well hidden in a compartment here. But overall, yeah, nice. Like I said, nice finish on the inside. There's a lot of detail that really didn't need to be there, but it is, so that's really nice. And then we'll take a look at the helmet in various stages of openness, the visor being open. So let's flip him over and take a look. So we've got him here. I'll try doing this one-handed, but you'll hear a kind of sound effect when we take this off. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. Hopefully you'll hear that. That's like obviously mimicking the actual mask itself. And we'll just pop this here for now. So look, that what I'm really impressed with this is it actually there's magnets within the helmet. We'll take this off completely for the moment just to show you. So see we have the magnets placed all along the helmet, which holds this in place, and obviously kind of, I guess, is used to trigger the sound effects for this. So you can sort of take this off and have, you know, just wear it without, and then if you want to, as we saw before, you've got the kind of runners, and there's actually magnets placed here, so you can rest this on the top and move it around, you know, just like kind of Tony Stark has it. I'll give you a better look at that. So he kind of has that with it open, which is great. So you can move this up and down, and then when you put it on, it should kind of give us the same effects as before. We'll try that. There we go. So once it's back on, it will give you the effects like it started. I think one thing though I would say is, you know, you started to see it a little bit with mine, is if you run it up and down here too long, you'll start to get a few little scratches and here, because it must be, you know, underneath is obviously the kind of metal. So you can, there we go, it's probably a better
picture, you can see a couple of the kind of scratches starting to show on there. So just be very careful. We've got a longer one there, which is a shame. But yeah, just be careful when you're putting this up and down, because it can scratch. So yeah, just be aware of that, I guess, depending on how you're going to use it, or you're going to display it. We'll just take this off again quickly, just to show you. These do kind of come, I know at one point, he has the kind of jaw extended as well. It's pretty hard to do with one hand, so I'll do this in a second just to show you. But yeah, these do come apart as well. So if you want to have the open face with the jaw extended as well, that is a possibility. If you want to wear it like that, potentially display it like that if you want as well. But yeah, they really does come with a lot of options here. So just a quick example there. That's how far it extends out from the actual unit. Again, cool. Not sure I'd have it exactly like that, but the options are there for you if you want to. So yeah, I think all in all, I mean, this was the helmet that got me into collecting the Marvel Legends line. I wasn't going to originally. I was going to stick with Star Wars, but there was something about this one that just kind of dragged me in. So yeah, really nice. And we'll bring in another variant. They've released a couple of variants of this mask, all pretty much the same, just kind of paint jobs, but we'll see it side by side with another. So here we have an alternate, different paint job, obviously, immediately visible. This is the Punisher one. There is a couple of other ones that are out there. I think War Machine one in there. I will try to have a look at what those ones are. But yeah, this one I felt was different enough to justify adding to the collection. It's a bit different from this one. No kind of metal effects, really. I mean, obviously it's got the weathering on there, which is nice, looks really good. But this one is a full kind of matte finish, like the front to here. No real metal effects on there, or that sort of pearlescent finish here. We do have the eyes. Obviously, I've lit those up. They are red instead of the white that we've got with the original Iron Man. But everything else is pretty much the same. All the functionality is the same. When you're able to take the front off, as we go through here, we've got kind of, let's do a bit of a, we've got, they are the same, which looks great when you're, displaying, I think, to have those different ones, especially if you're just kind of concentrating on Iron Man. It's great to have the different variants available. But I mean, I would say if you're looking to get it, don't expect massive kind of changes between the two helmets, because it really is just a kind of different coat of paint and a change of the eye colour. So we can take this off, as with the other one, and that flips up as well, which again looks pretty cool. You've got the detailing on here, the skull effects there, which is really cool. But again, insides are the same. So yeah, these are the only two Iron Man one I've got. I'll probably, I don't know if I need to add more. Maybe if I see them at a decent price, I'd add another. But for now, I think if you're going to go for them, then I really like this one. But yeah, obviously, if you're building a collection, there are options available.
So there we have it, the Marvel Legends replica Iron Man helmet. Yeah, I like it. This is what it looks like on. Easy to pull the kind of visor up and down. But yeah, I mean, if you like this, do let me know. Or if you like the Punisher style helmet, maybe tell me which one you prefer. I think this one, just because I'm a fan of the old school Iron Man. But if you like the video, please do hit the like button. It really helps me out. And until then, we will see you soon.